Peace, shalom family, Bold Disciple TV. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all my IGTV family, Facebook family, YouTube family, Twitter family, and here we go. All right, Lori Lightfoot, guys. Lori Lightfoot is Chicago's first black female and openly gay mayor. 56-year-old former federal prosecutor. Looks like Trump called to congratulate her. Also, she wasn't a front runner in the race, but she won by a landslide. She was not a front runner. She wasn't like a big candidate as the other candidates in the city of Chicago. She was just somebody that decided to run, and she won by landslide. I believe she got about 366,000 votes. That's a lot of votes, man. That's a whole lot of votes. Now, she got a hefty task on her hands, and she says she's up for the challenge. But I mean, honestly, I don't think she really expected to win this, but she did win it nevertheless. So she says she's gonna put a hard hat on and get to work. As you know, Chicago has like a $28 billion pension deficit, which affects policemen, firefighters, 911 responders, and so forth. In a city where morale is already down amongst the police force, due to the violence, the continuous violence in the area. That's something that she has to go to work on immediately. She says she plans on looking at that. Also, as you know, Chicago has what's called the warm weather violence season, where, where they say the saying goes, in Chicago, when the weather gets hot, bodies drop. And if you look at the statistics, when most killings happen, well, really in most urban areas, they do happen in the summertime. But in Chicago, it's on a whole nother level. It's kind of like on a level that countries at war have, like small countries at war have. This the number of catastrophic deaths, in the city of Chicago, especially in the summertime. She got a task on her hands with that. Also, she says she wants to sketch out a new city hall. Apparently, they need a new city hall in that area. She plans to go about doing it. And I wish her the best, man. Congratulations, Mayor Lightfoot. Chicago's tough. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, but Chicago is a very tough city. As you know, they come from years past, a lot of not scrutiny, but well, they have come under scrutiny. A lot of what's the word? A lot of really a lot of bad things within like the politicians, just briberies, frauds, just really bad things. I mean, like, Chicago is a tough city, to be in charge of. So she has her hands full, and I hope she can get it done. I really do, because they need it out there. And I hope she, takes an initiative to really hit the black community with a vengeance, because the black community out there pretty much is declining, because black people are moving, especially out of the south side. Most of the other sides are being regentrified, but especially out of the south side because of the crime. And people are moving out into the suburbs at enormous rates. So, the real estate values and the values of the properties and the value of the area is going down, which doesn't help the city. So they're going to have to do something to revitalize that, or you'll be looking at another Detroit situation where all you'll have is poverty, gangs, a lot of empty, boarded up houses, a lot of vacant homes, a lot of businesses will leave, mom and pop's businesses, small businesses that once thrive in those communities, which once a staple in those communities, will fall. And that affects stuff, man. That has a trickle-down effect. It isn't just businesses and people leaving. I mean, it affects communities. It destroys communities. It turns communities into ghost towns. So I hope she has a strong emphasis on the violence and, restoring the black community, and getting a heavier police presence, even though, like I said, the pension issue does bring a lower morale and does make people like, it's no need for me to be a police officer, because when it's time to retire, I'm not even going to have a pension. And if I do have a pension, it's going to be a very low pension, which, can't sustain me, and I might have to get a part-time job and so forth. And, as we know, a lot of our police officers, a lot of our 911 responders, they don't get paid a lot in the beginning, but towards the end of their retirement, they get great pensions. So that's like a benefit and a perk of being like a police officer or a firefighter. So I hope she can. I hope she can get it done. That's really all I can say. Bold Disciple TV, man. If you got any comments, I mean, share. If you know anything else, any articles and info, send it to me, please. I would love to speak more on this young lady. Congratulations once again, man, Lightfoot. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Have a great day.